Hello Libra, and welcome to my spiritual oasis. Here weary souls come to find inner wisdom and peace. Today we're doing your areas of life reading for the month ahead. So I have a lot of energy, so we're just going to kind of go and flow through it as, you know, just get all the information out there so I can share my message. So I actually wanted to say, before I do my spiel, that the first word that I heard for you was activation. When I had your energy and I cued into your energy, the word activation came up. So we'll see how that applies as we get into your reading. As I shuffle out your guiding energy, I would love to invite you to join me here if we're not already connected by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Drop a comment down below if something resonates with you, bearing in mind that these are general readings. So general application, it may or may not apply to you. If it doesn't, no worries at all. You can check your other placements, or I'll just see you in an upcoming message. Click like on the video. Of course, it supports my channel. I do appreciate that. It also helps me to know that you like these types of videos, this type of content. So, appreciate the support. Let's get into your guiding. The corners of the mouth. Nourishment, health, well-being, providing for others, creating balance, nurturing the body, mind, and spirit. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into your areas of life. Again, we're just going to lay out all the information and then we'll get deep into it. If any messages come right away, I will share that. Okay, so personal, we had two cards come out, the Five of Cups and the Three of Cups. Interesting combination. Let's look at love. Romantic love is how I'm approaching this, but we'll see if something else comes out. Romance, romance, romance. I usually cut the deck, but the personal energy wanted to flout. It wanted to fly. All right, let's see love. Ooh, Queen of Wands, love that. Let's see career and business. Hierophants and spiritual will be in the bottom of the deck, those unseen judgments. Okay. Let's get the answer to your yes or no question, which we're going to flip at the end. The answer to Libra's yes or no question. So be thinking on the yes or no question if that's your thing. Some people love the yes or no, so I'm keeping it in. And again, we'll take a look at that at the end. Here, what are we? This card is calling to me, so this is the answer. You can also, there'll be a timestamp, so if you want to jump to that and come back, you can do that as well. Okay. That is there. So I'm definitely thinking our mini deep dive message or advice message is going to be for that personal space. Which deck should I use? Personal space, Libra, personal space, Libra, personal space, Libra, elemental. It's a very balanced deck. I like this deck a lot. What message do you have for Libra concerning that Five of Cups in the personal space? Five of Cups. This is the message I'm getting right away just looking at the imagery. So in the Five of Cups, you can see 3 cups are spilled. In this imagery, in the Three of Cups, we're celebrating 3 cups. So it's almost like celebrating your failure or perceived failure is what I'm getting right away off of this message. Celebrate your perceived failure. It's going to open up more opportunities for you in the future. Ooh. I was watching, this is maybe random, but I was watching a video with Kevin O'Leary in it. He's one of the sharks in Shark Tank. And he was basically saying that he doesn't like investing in entrepreneurs that have never failed. He doesn't like investing in entrepreneurs that don't have 1, 2, or more failures in their past. Because that shows that they had the gonads to like go out and, you know, push this idea. They've learned oftentimes, you know, when you're in that atmosphere and you're able to learn from the mistakes. But if you've never actually applied your theories or your logic to something, you've never actually tried it, the opportunity for failure is a lot higher. So that's just the message that I got right away. But let's continue on here. What advice message do we have for Libra regarding this Five of Cups energy in their personal space? message here. Pressure, transformation. Yep. So I'm getting the message. Whenever I see this card, it always reminds me of the creation of diamonds. Diamonds are rare, they're sought after, valuable to us humans, and it takes a tremendous amount of pressure to create diamonds. And so I feel like it's the pressure, the perceived failure that is going to transform you if you allow it. If you allow it, which means you got to pick your head up. It's okay to be sad for a moment. Feel the feels. If that is your emotion at the time, feel sad. But get up off your feet. Get up, pick yourself up, and look up and keep it pushing, you know? But it's the pressure. That's when I'm getting that message, like that your perceived failure is actually going to be a celebration. It just might be a gap of time before you actually see that. Because it's going to provide either encouragement. Again, if you pick yourself up, it's going to be encouragement for you to keep going, for you to try the next thing, for you to, implement a different plan or different strategy or something. If you allow it to influence you to improve and to do better, then that's what it will do. If you allow it to take you out, then that's also what it will do. So you are in the driver's seat with that. You get to control that. Be mindful of your health as your health and your well-being, and this idea of creation of balance. So how very on code this message is with your energy, Libra. So you're all about balance, and not the fake balance. Not the fake balance, but the real balance, meaning the fact that you are actively striving for balance, that you are not balanced, but you are balancing. It's an action, an activity. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, shell facing downward, so we have some emotional blocks potentially here, lost and play. So I feel like these are connecting directly to these things. Sacrifice, the House. Let me know if one of the charms are resonating with you. I feel like the Queen of Wands in the romance position or the love zone is actually a really strong, good position. It's basically saying that you have the power to manifest your subconscious. So whatever you think about romance or love or partnership, that is what you are able to manifest, because you're the Queen of Wands and she is the manifester of the subconscious. She is the inner mastery of our creativity and creative expression. Again, with the Queen energy, it's that water with the Wands energy of fire. So it's a water-fire combination. With fire, of course, being dominant because we're in the suit of Wands. So this is going to be an outward expression. This is something that is going to express itself, but it's coming from the inner space inside. Intuition. This is such a power card. The Queen of Wands, I love it. It's connected to Aries energy, so if you have Aries in your chart, use him. But it's such a power card. It's such a power energy. And I love it in the romance zone for you. So you have the power to manifest the partnership and the love that you desire. So be mindful of your thoughts here, because you're gonna, whatever you are focused on, you will manifest. Okay. In career, we have the Hierophant. So it feels like either you in a position of authority or potentially law and order are being imposed on you in the career zone. Let me know how you're feeling that coming out. I feel like it's also for some of you that a career in either government or politics, potentially even the spiritual space, spiritual zone, or counseling, where you're basically helping people through their problems. You're helping people navigate through their challenges. That's just what I'm seeing there for this one. And And we've got Judgment for spirituality. So I feel like this is actually a really beautiful placement for this very freeing and open card. So it's basically like embracing your spirituality, your spiritual beliefs, coming to a truth and a harmony there, being able to show yourself in your natural state. So as we can see, the people in this imagery are in their natural state. They're naked and they're free enough. They're so free that they're coming out of these dark spaces, and they're so free that they can just be who they are in all of their nudity, stripped bare. They're not covering themselves up or trying to hide anything, and they're accepted for exactly how they're showing up. Open up your emotions, specifically to yourself. It almost feels like be honest with yourself, be gentle with yourself, be forgiving to yourself, and also understand that balance doesn't just happen between you and outside energies, it's also within yourself. So balancing out, emotions versus logic, and love versus passion, and all of these sorts of energies that we are meant to harmonize, that also happens within you as well. If you find yourself bending over backwards to make someone else feel comfortable, or make someone else, adjusting to somebody else, keep yourself in mind too. Part of the challenge, because Libra naturally rules the 7th house of partnerships. The 7th house is the first house in the birth chart that happens after all of those personal houses. The houses 1 through 6 are all like your individual personal houses. So the 7th house is the first house where you are navigating your energy with someone or something else's energy. And so with the first time, there's always opportunity for failure there. So be gentle with yourself. And again, don't forget to turn that inward and be balanced and harmonious within yourself as well. I think, what was the word? That activation was my guiding word that came to mind like right away. And that feels like Queen of Wands, which is connected to the zodiac sign of Aries. So that's kind of coming full circle for me right now. This idea of activation. Use this pressure, this pain, this disappointment. Convert that energy. It's just energy. Convert that energy into something that you can celebrate. Yes, we want to look at the failure and analyze it and get down to the root of it so we can do better next time. But we also want to celebrate the fact that we tried, celebrate the fact that we were bold enough to put ourselves out there, and to give it a go, and just understand that all we have to do is look up. All we have to do is get a different perspective, and that perspective can come as simply as just lifting our head up and just changing our focus, changing how we look at something or how we think about something. All right, Libra, let's get to that yes or no. The answer to your yes or no question is a no. No thanks. So you can be polite with it, but still a no. All right. All right, my beautiful Libras, these are the messages I've channeled. If something resonated, again, do drop a comment. If we're not already connected, subscribe, and I'll see you in an upcoming message. Bye.